Good morning, puppies. Welcome to Global Kids Academy e-learning. My name is Ate Kayode Olakomi. Today we are having basic science and technology. And our today's topic is pure water. And at the end of the lesson, puppies should be able to state at least 3 substances that contaminate water and 4 dangers of using contaminated water. In our previous lesson, we have discussed the meaning of pure water. We said pure water is any water that is good for consumption. And we said pure water has no odor, pure water has no taste, and it has no odor. And we can get pure water from rain, from well, and from river. And pure water can be used for drinking, for bathing, for cooking. Substances that contaminate water. Substances that contaminate water are called impurities. Substances that contaminate water are called impurities. As you can see with me, this is an example of pure water. It has no color, it has no taste, it has no odor. And this is example of contaminated water. Having said that, we are going to look at examples of substances that contaminate water. Substances that contaminate water are: number 1, dumping of refuse in water bodies. Examples of water bodies are river, lake, stream, and the rest. Number 2, we have erosion. Erosion is the wearing away of topsoil. And when the topsoil are washed into the water bodies, it contaminates the water bodies. Number 3, oil spillage. In some states like Cross River and Bayelsa, they have some pipelines that pass through the water bodies. Sometimes the pipelines got broken, or when people spoil them, then the oil spilled into the water and contaminates the water. Number 4, death of aquatic animals in water bodies. Aquatic animals are animals that live in water, e.g., fish. And when those animals die in the water bodies, they contaminate the water by making the water unfit for drinking. Dangers of using contaminated water. Children, it is not good to drink contaminated water. Why? The reason why I said it is not good to drink or bathe with contaminated water are: number 1, when you drink or cook food with contaminated water, you can be vomiting. You will eat food, after which the same food that you ate will be coming out through your mouth. That's what we call vomiting. Number 2, stomach ache. Stomach ache can be caused by drinking or cooking food with contaminated water. And after drinking contaminated water, you see children saying, "Mommy, I'm feeling stomach ache." It's because you have drunk contaminated water. Number 3, we have diarrhea. Diarrhea is frequent watery stool, and it can be caused by drinking contaminated water. Number 4, we have fever, e.g., typhoid fever. Children, have you ever experienced any fever before? Okay. Another dangers of using contaminated water is skin disease. Contaminated water can cause skin disease, especially when you bathe with contaminating water. After bathing with contaminating water, you will discover. Number 5, skin disease. Children, skin disease can be caused by bathing with contaminated water. Skin disease can happen or can occur as a result of bathing with contaminated water. Always ensure that you bathe with clean water and not contaminated water. The last dangers of using contaminated water here is cholera. Drinking contaminated water can lead to cholera. Children, let's learn these words. Number 1, impurities. Number 2, contaminates. Number 3, aquatic. Number 4, erosion. Substances that contaminated water are called what? Question number 2. State 3 substances that can contaminate water. And the last question, which is question number 3. Question number 3. State 4 dangers of using contaminated water.